Welcome, everyone. So happy to have you along for this 2K Sports presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And it's San Antonio to start out. Here's Stewart, and the shot goes in.
The will, the desire. When Stewart is locked in on scoring, there's so little you can do to stop him.
Pass to Messi. Now Murray. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And so Poole will bring it up for New Orleans. Murray down low. Stewart on him. Murray, no good. San Antonio with the ball. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Irving can't hit. Pass to Messi. Some nice passing here by New Orleans.
You see the full strength and athleticism of Murphy on this jam.
DeJounte Murray gets the assist.
And Stan, an all-star back in 2022, DeJounte Murray has since been trying to regain that all-star form.
Absolutely, Kevin. And look, the major problem, like it is for a lot of guys, has been injury. When he's healthy, this guy can really play. He's a true two-way player and can help you win games at both ends of the floor.
Here's San Antonio. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Some of the fastest hands in the league right now. Kyrie knowing he has to get rid of it.
Pass to Messi. Murray for three. San Antonio with the rebound. And here is Williams. Outside Irving. The three. And it's Williamson with the rebound. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The length of Murphy can be surprising. He's 6'8" with a good wingspan.
Here's Iverson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops. Doncic is checked in for San Antonio. That one misses. New Orleans trails by 3 on the floor for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Williams. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Irving. And it's Iverson in at the point. Murray, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Now Poole following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Messi. Doncic with the steal. No good. Shot missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
The more effective Poole is inside, the more headaches he causes for the defense.
Here's Doncic. And Wembanyama up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 from Iverson. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Murray outside. In the corner, Messi with it. Pass to Poole. From past the arc. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio leading. On the wing, Irving. Hits the three-point bomb. Irving's got 9.
And we talk about the handles of Kyrie so much. Don't forget, he's also an elite shooter.
Iverson against Murray. Tipped away. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's San Antonio up by 4. And we'll return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for San Antonio.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Fears on the perimeter along with Jones. Then it's Kevon Looney. Then it's Jose Alvarado. And it's Queen in at the power forwards position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. So Greg, talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother, Jeremy Jr., played college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
Clearly, this sport runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect. And I'm sure he'd attest he owes that, at least partially, to Jeremy.
Now, here's Doncic. Still without a basket. Williams, that's good.
You set him up, and Williams will typically knock it down.
Pass to Queen. Outside, Jones. Here's Queen. Puts it up. Fierce's shot is off. San Antonio leading by 7. On the wing, Williams. Jacks up a 3. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And stretching the D out to the sidelines, Williams.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Looney. 6 to shoot. Murray scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Well, if Murray can get that close to the hoop, he's going to make sure he converts.
Here's Theus. Takes it off the glass.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Poole outside. Here's Williamson. Rebound San Antonio. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Stewart passes to Iverson. And it's Williamson with the rebound. And it's Jones with the ball for New Orleans. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Williamson. Williamson double team. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. San Antonio with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker. But Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way. Either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Poole.
Showing his strength inside. Poole muscles that one home.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. .153 left in the first half. Iverson outside. The three for Doncic. It's rebounded by Poole. New Orleans trails by 11. From downtown, and Trey Murphy hits from deep. 7 points in the game.
Well, you watch Murphy. He has a great-looking shot. It's effective, too.
On the wing, Irving. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back-and-forth moments.
Now here's Williamson. No scoring in this one. Here's Messi. And Messi throws it down.
Yeah, well, that's on the defense. They got to put out a little more effort to keep that from happening.
Iverson against Murray. The three for Doncic. It's rebounded by Poole.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Three-pointer. Rebound, San Antonio. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And on the way from Irving for three. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And so it's San Antonio enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. All right, they're measuring up the shot. Give it up for our contestant.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Now, here's Williamson. Nothing on the board. Murray, good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Oh, nice dish by Williams. An aspect of his game that's sometimes overlooked, but Jalen is really good at making the right read.
Now here's Williamson. Poole on the wing. He's covered by Irving. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Just 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
So fluid off the bounce. The Wembanyama.
Pass to Nisi. Now here's Poole. Lets the three fly. The shot, no good. 90 seconds now into the second half. Irving for three, good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist.
3 points.
Iverson's got his 4th assist in this one.
And Irving can change the course of a game with his ability to shoot the three.
Now here's Murray. He has 6. And Willie Green wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Williamson against Stewart. And it's Williamson missing. Here's San Antonio. They've got an 8-0 run. Here's Wembanyama. And he makes that one. Wembanyama has got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Poole the pass to Murray. They set the pick. Down low. Here's Messi. And Messi throws it down.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility every day.
Now, Poole following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Shot clock at 6. Here's Poole. And there it is for him. Poole's got 6 points.
Got to be crafty in close.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Iverson, and Iverson throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Murray, no good.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
It's rebounded by New Orleans. Messi's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Murray finds Messi. Back to Murray. Lets it fly from 18. It's hauled in by Allen Iverson. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. From 18 feet away. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Iverson's got 7 points for the quarter.
In the mid-range, Iverson can be so dangerous. He is just so skilled at making those shots.
Poole kicks to Murray. Again, the miss by Murray.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Wembanyama outside. They double-team Wembanyama. Irving from long range. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's San Antonio as they wrap up the third quarter on a 14-4 run. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
Williamson outside. New Orleans moving it around. Fears with the screen for Jones. To the paint. And it's Theus with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 22. Iverson outside. Over in the corner, Doncic. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got 5 assists in the game. And so here is New Orleans. Pass to Looney. There's Williamson with the 3. He doesn't hit that one. Here's San Antonio. Doncic left side for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Doncic has got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for San Antonio. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Alvarado passes to Williamson. Outside, Jones. And they get it. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jones has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Theus. On the wing, Doncic. There's the three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Doncic can score from distance, whether it's spotting up or off the dribble, and he has got a maturity to his skill set.
Now, here's Looney. Williamson outside. And the three off target.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's Fears. Here's Alvarado. It's hauled in by Allen Iverson. Going inside, and Iverson throws it down.
You gotta love Iverson's tenacity, especially when he's driving.
Alvarado passes to Williamson. A wide open look here for Fears, and it's off from three-point range. Here's Theus. Pass to Iverson. Here's Theus. From beyond the arc. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got 6 assists now in the game. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Now here's Williamson. And it's denied.
More of the same from Stewart. Those all-defense honors speak for themselves.
On the wing, Doncic. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for him right now. Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the three of his own.
Iverson up top. He's defended by Alvarado. Iverson passes to Doncic. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
3 points.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
And the Pelicans miss again.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Luka Doncic. Greetings, everyone. An enticing showdown here on 2K Sports. We're so glad you could join us. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. So Memphis will get the first possession. Now Morant. Pass to Wells. Fires the three. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
And I like how he didn't have a great look, kicked it, and they end up with the triple.
In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
From a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Well, when you watch everything Caldwell Pope does, it's possible he's still a little underrated.
Iverson, no luck. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game. Edey with a screen for Jackson. To the middle. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here's Iverson. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Outside Williams. Fires the three. And there's Iverson. That's good on the assist by Williams.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the three ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
Now here's Morant. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. The three from Iverson. Iverson can't get that one to fall. And here is Wells. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, he was making sure of that one. Jackson with the strong finish.
Here's Iverson. And the layup falls. Iverson's got 5 points so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. 4 on the shot clock. Jackson has the open look. Sinks the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
Wow, Jackson Jr. lightning quick.
Iverson gets the bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now Stewart. Following the miss by John Morant from deep. Irving from long range. A three-pointer is right on target. And that ties it up.
The corner three by Kyrie. That's a nice ring to it.
And the dunk by Edey.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. checked in for San Antonio. Doncic comes in for Williams.
Substitution on the court.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. On the court for San Antonio, we've got Irving. Clark is out there with Doncic. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Iverson in at the 1 spot. Grant. It's rebounded by Allen Iverson. San Antonio trailing here. The electric Ja Morant, the leader of this team, Stan. What's his focus need to be going forward?
Well, look, Kevin, I think it's pretty simple with Ja Morant. We know how good he is. Can he keep himself on the floor on a consistent basis, which for Ja means staying healthy and staying out of trouble. If he can do that, there's no question about his ability or his ability to lead this team.
San Antonio with the ball. Grizzlies making the shot. Iverson kicks to Irving. Buries the long-range jumper. Irving's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for San Antonio. Jerome against Irving. Morant passes to Jerome. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now, here's Clark. He has yet to score. Conjure with it to the inside. Just 3 on the clock, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Brandon Clark. It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. Jackson hits both of them. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
Open for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Memphis.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
On the floor for San Antonio, Williams is out there with Shaedon Sharpe. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Theus in at the point. Now Pippen after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Aldama finds Clark. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut back down again to 6 with the basket from Theus.
Well, that's the kind of look you want every trip down the floor. They're happy with that possession.
Here's Pippen. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. checked in for Conchar. Caldwell Pope comes in for Jerome. And it's Morant in for Pippen. San Antonio trails by 8. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And it's Theus missing. Stewart against Morant. Caldwell Pope dishes to Clark. Pass to Wells for the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Williams inside. Guarded by Morant.
Wow, Williams going up high, playing over everybody's head.
Here's Morant. Scoreless thus far. Now Eldama. Three-pointer. And it's Morant missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Here's Morant. After Luka Doncic's bucket. Clark sets a screen for Morant. Inside, and it's Clark slamming it down.
Well, Morant just puts so much pressure on the defense to make a choice on that pick and roll.
Here's Theus. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. Out to the wing. Caldwell Pope outside. Good on the triple. Caldwell Pope's got 5.
Well, that's what Caldwell Pope is out there to do. A terrific shooter from three-point land.
Coach, I know you're familiar with Caldwell Pope's game from coaching him early in his career.
Yeah, look, Kevin, and he's just continued to get better and better. And like most veteran guys, he's just gotten smarter with the experience that he has. This is a guy who plays with great energy. He's in great shape, and he is tough as heck and's not going to make many mistakes.
Shot is good, and the Memphis leads cut down to 5 on the bucket from Irving.
You can't give Irving any airspace when he's handling the rock because that's when he strikes.
There's Jackson with the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
And sometimes players forget that Doncic is 6'7", meaning he's more than capable of scoring inside.
Pass to Jackson. Good, nice job down low. He's got 9.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Doncic very comfortable down low.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
30 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Jackson. Over Stewart. Jackson missing again. San Antonio trails by 3. In the corner, Irving with it. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
And we talk about the handles of Kyrie so much. Don't forget, he's also an elite shooter.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. Time now for the halftime break. With the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
And how about the showmanship of Jalen Williams?
Here's Morant, still yet to score. In the center of things, Morant.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Morant with the steal. Over to the left wing. Here's Wells. Rebound, San Antonio.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Now, here's Morant. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Wembanyama. Goes back up. That one doesn't drop. Now the Grizzlies with it. Caldwell Pope pass to Jackson. Williams with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Outside Irving. Fires for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Irving's got the lead up to 3 now for San Antonio.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
2 points. That one goes.
A good stroke on the tweener by Caldwell Pope.
Iverson against Morant. Count it. Iverson's got 9.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for San Antonio. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Caldwell Pope finds Edey. Here's Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. Count that bucket. Pippen's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's a great trip. You always want to end up with those close looks.
You know, Coach, how would you describe Scottie Pippen Jr.?
I think Scottie Pippen Jr. is one of the most underrated players in the league. This guy is a very good starting level NBA point guard who can get to the paint, create shots for himself and others, and he's as good defensively guarding the ball as just about anybody in the league.
The wing pair, it's Caldwell Pope and Wells. Zach Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Pippen in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Irving. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. And here's Iverson outside. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Yeah, he was ready to fire that ball the moment it hit his hands.
To the paint. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, when Edey gets the ball there, it usually generates points of some kind.
Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
Well, with Zach Edey, it's about more than his 7'4" size. Skills will develop, his timing will improve, but he's already got the physical foundation of a great player.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Konchar's checked in for Jalen Wells. And it's Ty Jerome in for Caldwell Pope. San Antonio leading. Here's Doncic. Doncic converts right through the defense.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Konchar, the pass to Jackson. Outside for Pippen. The 3. San Antonio with the rebound. 34 seconds left to play in the 3rd. The triple! Doncic!
Doncic can score from distance, whether it's spotting up or off the dribble, and he has got a maturity to his skill set.
Iverson against Pippen. Pass to Edey. Basket counts. Edey's got 8 points.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Iverson outside. Doncic right side. Launches it. No good on the last second attempt there. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. It's San Antonio up 5. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Here's Aldama. Pass to Clark. The three from Morant. Unable to get that one. San Antonio leading by 5. Here's Sharp. Now, here's Clark. And here's Iverson outside. Drains the three-pointer.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Pass to Jerome. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Clark outside from Team Iverson. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
A volume shooter, Iverson stays aggressive on offense, whether he's hot or cold. And right now, he's on fire.
Here's Conchar. Here's Jerome. The Grizzlies with another miss. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And it's Iverson missing. Memphis trails by 11. Jerome deciding where to go with it. Morant outside. Down low, Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Well, you love to see a play getting executed this well. A great screen to get them a shot.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Tough play there by Williams. Finishing that one off while getting fouled.
First free throw is good.
And Jalen Williams' game
is unique. His combination of power and finesse, you don't see that many with that skill set.
And Williams drops them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Morant against Iverson. Morant left side. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Morant. Rebound San Antonio. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And Iverson's the master of the and-one. Just a rugged, undersized guard who plays well through contact.
Free throw no good for Iverson. Memphis trails by 13. Wells finds Morant. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And that one's good. Wembanyama.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
But Grizzlies call timeout. Pass to Edey with the drive. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Well, when Edey gets strong inside positioning like there, just let him go to work because he can overpower defenses.
Now here's Iverson. There's Iverson through the contact.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
To the inside. And it's Morant missing. San Antonio leading by 15. Iverson outside. Pass to Irving. Fires from deep. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Memphis moving it around. And the dunk by Edey.
Well, don't count on Jackson Jr. for big assist numbers, but he'll make smart passes.
Morant with the steal. And they're moving it up. Here's Wells. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for two, Wells.
Shooting two.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
In the corner, Irving with it. His three-pointers off the mark. And stolen by Iverson. And he lays it straight in.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Stewart passes to Iverson. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. And Wembanyama with the layup. And San Antonio leads by 16.
And we talk often about Wembanyama's insane lift. There, we see it on the offensive glass.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled for this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Allen Iverson. Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got an exciting basketball game coming your way in just a moment. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. Here's Stewart. Pass to Sharp. Lets it go with the three. Buries it from three-point range.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
And it's Podziemski in the corner. And here is Moody. Here's Curry with the three. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Curry with the three, and it's Luka with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Iverson from deep. Cans it from downtown. Iverson's got 5 points so far.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the three ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
Now here's Curry. Now Green. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Count it.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Looking to end the run, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
San Antonio, 4-point game. Iverson outside. Banked in off the glass. He's got 7.
I like the assertiveness down inside. You have to be able to take advantage of those opportunities.
Well, their pass is to Curry. Offline with his 3. And so Doncic will bring it up for San Antonio. Pass to Iverson. Here's the 3. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Oh, nice stroke on Iverson's jumper. He looks so confident taking that shot.
Here's Podziemski. Curry outside. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 9. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Takes a 3. And Allen Iverson the bucket, the assist by Wembanyama. Iverson's got 13.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Camden Park, Reggie Theus.
Butler passes to Moody. Butler feeling out a bit. 6 to shoot. Pass to Podziemski. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. San Antonio leading by 12. Over in the corner, Doncic. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Doncic can score from distance, whether it's spotting up or off the dribble. And he has got a maturity to his skill set.
Here's Podziemski. Hasn't made one yet. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now, here's Moody. No good with the triple.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
So it's the Warriors now, after the basket by San Antonio. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
The contest plus the board. A full defensive possession from him. Great effort.
On the wing, Iverson. This one for three. Rebound by Butler. Pass to Curry. Over Theus. And so it's San Antonio with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for San Antonio.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Healed outside. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 14. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
At well over 7 feet tall, inside is easy money for Victor.
Pass to post. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Theus. Jackson Davis defending. Now White. It's up a 3. Another shot. Wembanyama.
And we talk often about Wembanyama's insane lift. There, we see it on the offensive glass.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Theus. Harrison in the corner. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Post. Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. San Antonio leading by 14. Here's Iverson. Podziemski grabs the board. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Takes it inside. The quick look, no good that time. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. Pass to Iverson. From the arc. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And not just that, it's the energy and passion with which Iverson plays. It just feels like any shot he takes, he can make.
Now, here's Moody. Still scoreless. Here's Podziemski. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And the Warriors with possession here after the miss from Allen Iverson. Over in the corner post. Now Moody. Pass to Jackson Davis. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
On the wing, Iverson. A 3-ball. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Nice recognition of the closing defender. Got it away there in a hurry.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Butler, a screen on Doncic. Pass to Curry. The tray. Bullseye! Curry with a deep 3.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
The 3 for Doncic. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Green. Pass to Podziemski. 5 to shoot. Here's Curry. The rebound by Sharp. San Antonio leading by 16. Now, here's Doncic. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 6 here in this quarter.
And it's so hard to take away a 3 from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around.
Now, here's Curry. He's got 6. Green with a screen on Iverson. Curry, good.
Stephen Curry.
So it's San Antonio now. And here's Doncic from the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And so it's San Antonio taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Allen Iverson.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Stewart against Butler. Pass to Podziemski. Off target with his three. San Antonio leading by 19 points. Wembanyama with it. Allen Iverson on the wing from outside the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Well, good job there getting to his spot. That was a good-looking three.
Pass to Podziemski. There's a screen. That's a two from Butler. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for San Antonio. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. And here's Iverson outside. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Iverson's got 25 points.
And the thing about Doncic, he may be a little ball dominant, but he's already showing he can run the offense.
Timeout called the Warriors. Here's Podziemski. 13 feet away. And the Warriors miss again. Curry's gone only 3 of 10 here from the floor. So, G8, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
And here is Butler after the three-pointer from Allen Iverson. They need this, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
First one falls for him.
Well, when you talk about Butler, his toughness is what comes to mind first. This guy plays hard every second he's out there. A throwback type of player.
He's perfect from the line this time.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line.
Over in the corner, Doncic. Good, and it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Doncic has got 15.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Shot by Podziemski, no good. And so it's San Antonio with it. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. The three from Iverson, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Curry. To the middle. In the corner, Moody with it. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's San Antonio now. It's a 12-2 run here, good pace. Over in the corner, White. It's good from long range.
Well, you gotta applaud the readiness of Kobe White. His feet were set, his shoulders lined up, just needed the ball.
Now, here's Moody. He has yet to score. Butler, no good. Butler's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Pass to Theus. Trying his luck from deep. And Curry pulls it down. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Here's Butler. Now Moody. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And again, it's the Warriors missing. White against Green. Here's Ionescu. Here's Podziemski. Pass to Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Butler getting something right at the rim. And he says, thank you very much.
Here's Curry. And the layup's good off the glass. Curry's got 11.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Here's Theus, and the three ball is good.
Yeah, he's just got a great touch from beyond the arc. Even back to his days as a fellow running rebel at UNLV, Theus has always been able to shoot the lights out.
Now here's Curry. He's got 11. Left side, Butler launches a three. It's Clark with the rebound. Here's San Antonio. They're on an 18-6 run. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Theus missing. Theus has gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Pass to Curry. And here is Moody. That three off the mark. And so it's San Antonio, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll return shortly. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here's Walker. Over in the corner, White. No good on the three. Outside, Kuminga. Now here's Curry. Healed from outside. And it's Theus with the rebound.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Tries from 10. The rebound by Hield. Theus has gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
That's as easy as it gets for Kuminga. Defense has to bring more energy than that.
Lets it fly. Shot's good by Walker.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Hield outside. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And what a show of agility by Hield, getting around the contact there and right to his finish.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Now here's Curry. Pass to post. Three-pointer, Hield. Doesn't go that time. And so it's San Antonio with it. Walker in the corner. From deep. Clark kicks to White. And here's Morrow outside. The rebound by Hield. Curry on the wing. Scores after the quick crossover. And that's 13 points for Stephen Curry.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Shot's good by Walker.
And how did he manage to change his shot midair?
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Morrow. Pass to Theus. Beyond the arc. And Curry pulls it down. Theus has got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. Here's Jackson Davis.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
White left side. Tries a 3. Warriors with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball.
Pass to post. Inside. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
And it's Theus missing. Here's Jackson Davis. Curry outside. That one no good. And here's White. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. On the wing, Walker. Cranes the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. That one is on Hield.
And that is a big-time shot and a really dumb foul. Don't give him the and one on a three-pointer.
.55 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And no wonder Green has been called the heartbeat of his team. He just makes plays that energize the entire roster.
Line for one.
One shot.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership, strong vocally on and off the floor.
Now Walker. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Harrison. San Antonio again missing. Podziemski with it. Outside Curry. From deep. Harrison with the rebound. Pass to Lloyd. Takes a three. It's good. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Allen Iverson. Welcome, everyone, to our broadcast. This is 2K Sports bringing you tonight's game. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see San Antonio going up against the King. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And it's San Antonio to start out. Pass to Iverson. Jacks up a three. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the three ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
Now here's Murray. Here's DeRozan. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And from season to season, Coach, DeMar DeRozan remains incredibly consistent.
Yeah, look, he's consistent because he's extremely professional. This guy's always in shape, always ready to play. He knows what his game is, and he plays to that game. Something of a throwback because his game's built on the mid-range shooting, but everybody could use a DeMar DeRozan on their team.
Now, Wembanyama. After Zach LaVine missed from long range. That one drops for him.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
On the wing, Murray. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. 8 feet away, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Not easy amongst the trees to get that score, but he just stayed poised.
Pass to Iverson, three-pointer, and again it's San Antonio with a three.
Oh, nice stroke on Iverson's jumper. He looks so confident taking that shot.
Outside, Levine. From past the arc. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Over in the corner, Doncic. Pass to Iverson. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Kings. Outside DeRozan. Murray outside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
An elite rim protector. Wemby's height and freakish wingspan allow him to just wipe shots away.
On the wing, Iverson. The three. Drills the three-pointer. Iverson's got 12.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. Levine deciding where to go with it. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. 7-point differential. From deep, Iverson. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Levine. 5 points in the game. Again, Levine missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Iverson outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now here's Murray. Hasn't made one yet. In the corner, it's Levine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
Well, it takes confidence to answer back like that. Something Levine is clearly not lacking.
Pass to Iverson. Launches a three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Kicks it out to Schroeder. Another three for Sacramento.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so it's San Antonio in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for San Antonio?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Here is Carter. Pass to Eubanks. And here is Monk. Takes the three, and another three for Sacramento.
Well, Monk is a zero hesitation three-point shooter. He's got all the confidence in the world.
Here's Theus. He tries for three. Monk grabs the board. To the paint. Here's Saric. Finish off the break.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Sacramento trails by 3, and Malik Monk is instant offense coach. So fun to watch.
He really is, Kevin, because he brings great energy every night. Seems to just love being out there. And then he's done what most guys do. If they're going to take that jump to becoming good players, he's become more efficient as a player because he's learned to make better decisions on the floor.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Kings making a change here. San Antonio leading. Pass to Ionescu. Back to Iverson. Fires from deep. Iverson buries it from deep.
And not just that, it's the energy and passion with which Iverson plays. It just feels like any shot he takes, he can make.
Monk dishes to Levine. And he drives in.
He said, take a seat, young fella, and just enjoy the show.
Levine's gone 4 of 8 from the floor, 50% of the night. Pass to Sharp. There's the three. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
Schroeder looking around on the wing. Levine. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Well, look, the defense has had no answer for him. They need to keep getting him the ball until that changes.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And the Kings making a change here. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside DeRozan. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. San Antonio leading by 5. Here's Ionescu. And here's Iverson outside. In. And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor. And looking for more.
And going with a quick release there so the D doesn't have time to react.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Yeah, I question getting into Levine that much because you know he can do this stuff.
The two-time dunk champion, Zach LaVine, can hammer it down, Coach, or he can bury one from 3.
Well, that's right, Kevin. And look, he came into the league with that great athletic ability, and we all marveled at it. But this guy's really gone to work on his skills, and he's become one of the most efficient shooters in this league from any range on the floor. This guy has gone from great athlete to great play.
And here's Iverson outside, and Zach LaVine pulls it down. Sacramento trails by 5. From the arc, the shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. LaVine's got 8 points in the quarter.
LaVine getting quick with it that time, changing it up.
Iverson right side. The answer 3 from the answer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Schroeder finds LaVine. Back to Schroeder. Puts up a 3. Rebound San Antonio. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Iverson from outside the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Schroeder outside. Back to LaVine. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Schroeder.
And how about his awareness there, recognizing the open man?
Out to Doncic for the 3, and Doncic with the triple.
Doncic
Doncic can score from distance, whether it's spotting up or off the dribble, and he has got a maturity to his skill set.
DeRozan with it. Sabonis' screen on Sharp. Down low. 1 second left. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Sabonis.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's San Antonio heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We've got more in store for you right after this. We've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Allen Iverson.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Outside DeRozan. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. San Antonio leading by 7. Pass to Iverson. There's the triple. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, you know that's the name of the game these days. Hit threes, spread out that defense.
Passes to Levine. Screen by Sabonis. Murray outside. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
Stewart in the corner. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Schroeder, left side, pass to Sabonis. Count that one. Sabonis has got his second basket.
Well, with his ability to carve out space, Sabonis is one of the best paint scorers in the game. This team should look to set him.
Wasted no time on that one.
Good work offensively, spacing out the D.
And so Levine will bring it up now for Sacramento. Trailing here by 8. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Schroeder. He's got 5. DeRozan surveying the D. 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 8. Pass to Iverson. The 3. Traps in the tray. Iverson's got 42 in the game.
Well, sometimes it's just this easy. He gets the ball and fires.
Schroeder kicks to DeRozan. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Iverson. Fires the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Sacramento trails by 14. And here's Schroeder. Outside DeRozan. Sabonis' screen on Sharp. To the inside. Sabonis gets the bucket. And it's 6 points for Sabonis.
Just like his dad in his time, DeMontis is polished and disciplined.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Outside DeRozan. Launches it. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Iverson. The tray. Rebound by Murray.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Murray's got 5 points so far.
Well, nice to see Murray expanding his arsenal a little. Some versatility in his shooting will serve him well.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Both teams will make substitutions.
All right, fans, that was your new Big Squad. Make some noise.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. They've led by as many as 14 points. Fires the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
San Antonio leading by 13. Shoots the 3. Sinks the triple. Doncic has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for 3.
Outside DeRozan. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Pass to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. The shot misses. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's San Antonio up by 16. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Nailed from three-point land. Iverson's got 48.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Now here is Carter. Pass to Levine. Lets it go with the three. It's Clark with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 19 points. Now here's Iverson. Lets the three fly. Levine with the rebound. Levine's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And then Carter with the jam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And Levine with the slam.
Well, that's the multi-time dunk contest champ, Zach LaVine, reminding us of what he can do.
Here's Iverson. Out to the right wing. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Sacramento trails by 15. Monk kicks to Levine. To the middle. Here's Eubanks. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got 3 assists in the game. And Will Hardy is called timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. So Doncic will bring it up for San Antonio. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Allen Iverson on the way. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Iverson's got 51.
A talented passer already. Doncic senses the big opening there and takes advantage.
Levine against Doncic. Levine dishes to Schroeder. Just 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. Levine's shot is off. San Antonio leading by 16. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Doncic.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Doncic against Levine, and again it's Sacramento converting.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
On the wing, Doncic. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
On the wing, Doncic. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And it's so hard to take away the three from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around.
At the elbow, Murray. Pass to DeRozan. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And here's Iverson outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Here's DeRozan. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama looking it over. And here's Doncic from the arc. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. That doesn't go either for DeRozan.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And there's Iverson. That's good on the assist by Wembanyama.
Well, I love that dish. Wembanyama is so unselfish.
Schroeder with the ball. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Allen Iverson.